Hi, it's Tina Sibley here, and I want to tell you why you should get Speaking to Sell so that you can start really getting your message out there and making a difference. So, do you want to make a difference? Have you got a whole lot of people out there who are literally dying to hear your message? There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of people out there who need to hear more about what you do. In doing so, do you want to increase your income? Let's face it, most of us are running businesses. We're not running charities here. So if you get this right, if you start speaking to sell, you can do both. You can make a difference to more people in the world, and you can increase your income, really being a true leader and role model as well. So if you want to do that, then you need to start speaking about your business. So what does that mean? Well, first of all, it means you need to be doing webinars. You need to be doing Facebook Live videos. You need to be good at speaking at events, and that can be just networking. It can be actually speaking on stage, anything in between those two extremes. You need to be doing videos. Okay, but it's not just about doing them, it's about doing them really, really well, making sure that you'll get results, because you may be doing some of this already, but you may not be getting the results that you want from them. Because let's face it, there's a lot of people out there who are doing this stuff. And you want to be seen and heard above all of that marketing noise that's out there, all the other Facebook Lives, all the other videos, all the other speakers and all the rest of it. You want to make sure that your message is seen and heard above all of that. So here's some big and common mistakes that people are making. First of all, they identify themselves by their label. Okay, so when you start introducing yourself, it's like, I'm a coach, I'm a this, I'm a that, or the other. We don't want to be doing that. Also, they talk a lot about their business. It's like they're being a talking brochure. You don't want to do that either. Then again, some people are way too salesy. It like makes you want to reach for your vomit bucket. You do not want to be too salesy and put people off. On the other hand, some people don't, they run away from that whole approach, and therefore they don't make a direct offer. You do need to make a direct offer. But the biggest mistake is being the same as everybody else. Okay, you don't want to do that. You need to be unique. And I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. Moreover, you want to get people buying, and it's all about creating what I call buyer desire. It's not about selling and ramming stuff down their throats. Speaking to sell is simply about generating and creating buyer desire so that people buy more from you. So let me tell you what my Speaking to Sell program is all about, because this is going to help you to do all of the things I've been talking about so far. I mean, but let's have a look at all the different ways you can learn. How do you learn to do that? Well, you can do it by trial and error. You can do it yourself through the school of hard knocks. You can do, make loads and loads of mistakes and then finally learn how to do it right. You can get books and all that kind of thing. And the biggest danger is buying from people who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Okay, there's loads of people out there. Well, first of all, there are a load of really good speakers, but they've got no clue on how to teach. Then you've got people who are teachers, they're good teachers, but they've never spoken on stage in their lives. They've not run webinars. They don't know how to sell from webinars or sell from a stage, okay? You don't want to learn from people like that. There's a whole bunch of people out there who've just decided, oh, I want a business, I want an online income, I can sell this. Okay, and they don't know what they're doing. You don't want to buy from people like that. So why should you look at buying from me? Well, first of all, I've got all the qualifications. I'm a trained speaker. I'm a trained teacher, as in teaching adults, not teaching kids, but a business trainer. Having said that, the qualifications helped me absolutely zilch when it came to earning. So I've also been there, done it, bought the t-shirt, and I've needed to learn how to sell my products and services as well as be able to teach and speak as well. I got the right mentoring, which led to my first 5-figure month about 5 years ago, and I got a regular monthly income from there. And I've built a business that has allowed me to literally travel. I started off with achieving my first goal of moving from Plymouth to Gibraltar, the south of Spain, right next to Gibraltar. And recently I've been traveling all around Canada, and I'm now, as I record this, in Texas. So that's really why I think I'm qualified to help you. So if you fancy building a business that allows you to do whatever it is you want to from somebody who's got the qualifications and the experience and the know-how and been there and done it, then I'm your gal. Okay, so let me tell you first of all about a big secret when it comes to speaking, and especially speaking to sell. First of all, it is not about you. This is a real myth. People worry about how they're doing their performance. It's not about you. It's all about your audience, okay? And I'm going to take you by the hand and show you how to connect with your audience. But first of all, what's in it for you? You know, do the maths. If you do one talk or webinar that provided for you one VIP client, what would that be with? Okay, just take a moment and think about that. Write it down if it helps. Or what if you made 10 mid-range sales of your group program, or 20 to 30 low-end sales of a self-study training program? And that doesn't have to be necessarily that low. It could be anything from, like, you know, $50 to $500. Okay, so what would that provide for you? Okay, just one talk could do that. And if you could repeat that and do it over and over again, you know, what's that going to do in terms of making a difference to the people that you are connecting with and the people that you're helping, as well as your own income? So you need to learn everything that you can to speak about your business. So you need to be doing webinars, and webinars that convert. You need to be doing Facebook Live videos, but not aimlessly, ones which really help get you noticed. You want to be able to speak at events, and you want to be able to do videos. Okay, so this is what I'm teaching you. I'm going to teach you everything you need to do those things. So let me tell you what's included. First of all, you get my full 5-star speaker system training. This is going to give you everything that you need to identify your audience, know how to get in front of your audience, all the logistics you need, and then how to put together an absolute killer presentation. Talking of the killer presentation, there is a specific section just on how to put together a presentation that is designed to sell, because there's lots of different types of presentations, okay? And I make sure that I help you with the selling aspect of it. Then there's all about the webinars that convert, and all the moving pieces that are needed to make your webinar successful, okay? Including my profitable webinar blueprint, to help you and guide you through the entire process. You're also going to get my unique signature system training. Now, this is what helps you to be different from everybody else. Something which allows you to produce a framework to hang your knowledge and wisdom on that is going to make you stand out. There are loads of other people out there who are doing the same as you, but by having your own signature system, it makes you stand out. It really sets you up as an expert in your field, makes you unique, and makes you therefore more attractive to people who are looking to buy. I'm going to help you how to tell your story, and you don't have to do the big long rags to riches story at the end of every talk or webinar. There is a way that you can tell your story in a way that builds credibility and connection with the audience without having to do that. So there's a huge section on how to tell your story as well. Then there's what I call presenting your business. This is going to show you exactly how to put together your elevator pitch and your intramural. And those are two different things. You need to understand the difference. And I go into all of that within this training. But underpinning everything, you need to have the courage and the confidence to do it in the first place. And that is exactly what this specific part of the training is for. I am going to make sure that you do have the courage to begin, and that then once you start getting going, you will build the confidence to be able to speak anywhere in front of any audience, online or offline. And that is going to carry you a long, long way. Once you've got this, the world is your oyster. Trust me. And I used to struggle. I never had confidence when I first started out. And I know what it's like to be that frightened rabbit in the headlights. So I have put together an amazing program which is going to help you to develop your courage and your confidence when speaking in any situation. So let me just recap then. Everything that you're going to get the 5-star speaker system training, the speaking to sell training, the webinars that convert, which includes my profitable webinar blueprint. You're going to get the unique 5-star signature system so you can be different and stand out. You're going to know how to tell your personal story. how to actually present your business, elevator pitch, infomercial, and how to speak with confidence. Now, I could have put individual prices on all of these, and some of these I do sell separately. I'm intending on selling them all separately, but I'm not going to do that because I think that's overdone, overinflated, and it kind of doesn't make sense. I'm just going to tell you that instead of having to buy all of these separately, right now you can get the whole lot, including some of these also extra bonuses that I've put together for you. You're going to get some slide templates, you're going to get script templates, you're going to get how to put your speaking into a funnel so that it attracts customers, tech tutorials when it comes to the webinars, how to do the Facebook Lives, tech tutorials on that, as well as what to talk about, including chatbots even, and how to do videos. There's some awesome bonuses in there for you. Right now, you're going to get all of that just for $497. Now, some of the individual programs in the near future are going to cost that on their own, and before long, the cost of the entire suite is going to be going up to $997. Eventually, it'll probably be double that again. But right now, you're only going to have to pay $497. So that is a complete bargain. What's more important, though, is you are going to be able to start speaking to sell. You're going to get people buying from you. You're going to be able to do webinars, not just any old webinar, but one that actually converts and works for you. You're going to be able to do your Facebook Lives. You're going to be able to speak at events. You're going to be able to do videos and a whole lot more, as you've seen from what's included in this. So let me just tell you what this can do for you. I mean, Robert said that he literally just watched one video and he sent me a message saying he was in tears because suddenly he got what he needed to change. And once he changed, he added 20,000 to his revenue. Literally just by changing one thing from watching one video. So although there's a lot in here, you start with where you need. You know, Robert just literally out of everything that I provided saw one video that made a difference, and he added 20,000 to his revenue. Trace is saying that she has watched loads of webinars. She's just watched one of the best webinars that she's seen in months. Okay, so bless her. I mean, you can ignore the link at the bottom of this picture because this is an old picture now. But the message is, you know, it is vital. Basically, you need to be doing this. Now, as an extra bonus, if you act quickly, all the deadlines I'll put on the page that goes alongside this video. But if you act quickly, I will also add you to my live implementation coaching sessions group. Now, this is sold separately for a monthly fee. But right now, if you get this, you will not have to pay that monthly fee. You will be added indefinitely to the live implementation coaching sessions, but you need to act before the deadline. And all of that will be on this page. So make sure you basically get in because these are gold and you would normally have to pay an awful lot extra for these. Again, Judith, she wanted specifically to learn how to do webinars and she just didn't have the courage at all. It was way too scary. So when she followed my training, suddenly she got all the confidence and now she absolutely, you know, rocks when she does her webinars. Okay. And if that's not enough of an incentive for you, if you get this training and you have a look and you decide that I'm not delivering on my promises, I'm not giving you the training that you need to learn everything that you need in order to speak successfully and to be able to get people buying from you, then I will give you your money back. Okay, so within 14 days, if you decide that, no, this doesn't stack up, then I will give you your money back. But I am very sure you won't want your money back because there is so much in there. Okay, so that's it. You need to start speaking to sell. You need to get people buying. If you want to make a difference and if you want to increase your income, then basically come on board. I would love to see you on the inside. I'd love to start working with you in the coaching groups, and let's do this. Let's get out there and start rocking your world, rocking everybody else's world, and making a difference. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside.